Hi friends, MD Vegan. It's salad time. I make a big green salad every day. I need that. When I don't do it, I don't really notice immediately, but the day after the green pause, so to say, I feel it somehow, maybe a little cramp in the leg when I do my workout. Magnesium is missing then, usually. That's one explanation. And if I don't eat my greens, I have the little cramps. I mean, it's not a biggie, but I notice. Then eating the greens, the cramps don't come back. So this example. Another example is when I eat my greens after one day pause, not eating greens. It's as if my body would take a deep breath down to the last little cell. It's really like oxygen goes into the cells everywhere. It's really something I need. Everything relaxes, like a relaxation, a deep relaxation inside. That's something was missing. So the greens are actually our healthiest food, dark leafy greens especially. Science studies in science show that there are actually some foods healthier than others for us. Plants, I mean whole food plants, which are all considered very healthy. But actually, they found that if you eat certain greens, that is more important, does more for your health than others. Yeah? Lettuce, for example, is less healthy than, let's say, broccoli or so, or kale. Yeah? There's a difference. But what I do is a little bit different from this perspective. I understand, yeah, a blueberry is healthier than a banana, okay, but I wouldn't eat blueberries all the time, you know. I think somebody who eats a diet of variety is better off in the end. So that is still, I think, true. And here I have a salad that is also the lettuce that is characterized by variety. 7 different leaves. Yeah. Here there are even a new brand that for some years they have a salad that is called salanova. Yeah, it has like a lettuce, but very many leaves. It can be harvested inside and outside. I looked it up. I didn't know what it was. And there is a Asia salad. There are different kinds of Asian salads. They are called collectively Asian salads. They are all harvested. They come from Asia. They are very easy to grow and easy to serve. Yeah, they're called Asian, salanova, Asian. Then I have spinach leaves like this here. This is a spinach leaf typically. It's in there. Then there is I think let's see. This one is I think that is a sorrel. It's a sour leaf, I guess it is. And sour lettuce, arugula. This one is arugula. So there are 7. Red beet is there too. I don't know what that was. There are several kinds of salad leaves here that are all a variety. And I got a little package from the health food shop. They also have it in the supermarkets. Doesn't have to be organic necessarily. Another study shows that for decades they have tried to prove that pesticides, you know, what they put on the conventional food, is if that is healthy for human beings, if that damages our health as human beings. And so far they couldn't prove it. All they could prove was that it is unhealthy and it harms the workers on the field who are using these pesticides. They put it on the salad or on the other food, and when they touch it and they work with it, they have serious health problems. Like, for example, fertility is going down and many other things, not good. But they tried hard and could not find this any health damage to the people eating the conventional food, the non-organic food. So definitely it's better to buy organic food if you can, and that's how I practice it. But the study showed that that was right, that my attitude was right. You know, I get organic when I can. It's good for the environment, better for the water, groundwater, and for the workers there. It's better if they, but you know, I don't want them to lose their job. So that's always a two-sided decision. You know, do I buy only organic because of the people that work there? Yeah, why do they work there? They want to work there. I cannot change that directly, so that's a small effect, and it's not really pretty clear what is the best to do. So I try organic if I can. This one is organic, but science shows is not harmful to human beings to eat not organic. Yeah. That at least is something that should give a little pause if you have conventional food. If it's greens and fruit, it's still better than not eating these fruits and vegetables. So I like these mixed salads, as I said here. I show you, and they come in these wonderful boxes. And I couldn't buy all of these different leaves separate. I would have a huge amount of salad, and I couldn't eat it all before it gets wasted. So I buy a small box. Might be a little bit more expensive. I think so. I guess there's a little bit more work for that. I don't know. I think it's a little more expensive than to buy lettuce. But I have a variety. That's a big advantage. Have the variety of greens, because when you think about it, I don't need to cut them. The leaves are small enough to put it into my mouth. I put them all here into the salad bowl, like that. I like also a little bit of chaos here. Yeah, it's nice. You can be creative when you eat the salad with a fork or with the chopsticks. You know, here this is a beautiful variety of greens, and they show also an old approach, a scientific approach. They look to the indigenous people where they lived, especially in Northern America, after they took the country away from the indigenous people and settled it, and then they also changed the landscape. They changed the plants that they lived there. And they found, when they make a list what kinds of plants were there before, they found that the indigenous people in America, for example, North America, they ate 2,000 or so plants, different plants over a year. So a lot of variety of plants they ate. As compared to the modern Western civilization people, we eat usually 30, 40, 50 different kinds of plants. 2,000 against 30, 40, 50, that's a big difference. They eat a lot more different plants than we do today. And more they find how important variety is. Yeah, science shows that we begin to find out. After the long time, we didn't think about these things in science. But that's why I like a variety a lot. And sometimes, once in a while, I get this kind of mixtures. They always have different ones. I try to explain a little bit what's in there. Not so important. Just to give you an idea. Yeah, arugula, spinach, red beet, sorrel, buck's horn is the one called, and Asia salad, salanova. So 7 different kinds I counted. Just want to give you an idea. But as I said, not so important. The next nice ingredient for a salad is tomatoes, of course. Yeah, have some tomatoes here. They go into the salad, and onions are perfect. Beautiful. You see this color contrast. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, that's you already see how beautiful it is. I find, and so that is very appealing to me. And then I have an onion here. That was a red onion. Cut it into, chopped it up into small pieces. That is wonderful with tomatoes. And also, it's nice with the greens. The greens have plenty different flavors. Sometimes we have greens that are a little bit bitter, and for that we have to use a little bit of balance. Now, the greens oftentimes have to be balanced with other ingredients, like tomatoes, for example. It's a wonderful balance for greens. They are sweet, a little bit and sour. The balances the greens, the bitter green. Also, the onions, their sharp flavor, hot flavor, they also balance the bitter. So that's so nice. And then I have an avocado that balances the hot and the sharp flavors and the bitter flavors at the same time, because they are fat. Avocados are healthy fat, very recommended. Eat an avocado. It's a beautiful one. And they the fat carries the flavors. So many flavors that you couldn't eat by yourself, they get carried by the fat and get very pleasant. The fat covers them, makes them nicer. So that's also, all these ingredients are helping the greens, for us to enjoy the greens really. They have wonderful flavors, but it's nice to help them out a little bit. And then menu dressing, that's a Cayenne Vinegar Sesame seed dressing. It's made with sesame seeds or tahini, doesn't matter. Apple cider vinegar, cayenne pepper, Himalayan salt, and some dates and water. You can look it up. There's a video under this video linked. You can watch how I make it. It's not so difficult. Just blend it with water, and you can keep it in the fridge for a week or so. And what happens with the tahini dressing, I noticed recently only, you put it on the greens like here, and it brings forth a rainbow of flavors hidden in the greens. I never found out, but recently, yeah, and I was really amazed, and I immediately understood why many people like the tahini dressing so much. It's not only because it's inexpensive and available and super healthy with the minerals, and that also is true. I put it all on top. I'll make a new batch next time. It's also because it brings out these green flavors in a very nice way. Yeah, you try that. I mean, it's really interesting that the tahini dressings really are so wonderful for the greens. I tried them on other ingredients like raw cauliflower or so. It didn't really work. Was not so nice. Somehow it didn't fit. Don't know, maybe that was only this dressing, but with greens, really, that's where they belong, the tahini dressings. And tomatoes also wonderful with tahini. Yeah, there are many, but especially the greens. Yeah. So I have some recipes already out there where I use my tahini dressing, the new one here, the cayenne and the vinegar, on greens, on tomatoes. You can find on my channel. This is the latest one here. These are different kind of greens, and it's a mixture, salad mixture. It looks wonderful, and I hope it tastes even better than it looks. Yeah, but it's beautiful. All these colors together. I have to toss it nicely because with all this, make sure that the dressing really touches all the greens, because then they taste best. Try your own mixture. Yeah, I show you easy recipes. The green, a tomato, and onion, and then maybe some nuts or seeds or avocado, some herbs or so, and a dressing. And then I have different dressings, so I can always make different salads in an easy way. So again, variety is king or queen, as you want. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe, MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.